Hi, thanks for joining me for part 2 of my Zork Nemesis series. In this section I'm going to be walking you through the Stepanthrax Monastery. When you arrive at the monastery, turn right and you will see a planet. There is one of these in each of the game's 4 locations and you can click on it at any time to be returned to the planetarium in the Temple of Agrippa. Facing the planet, head through the doorway on the left. On the wall to the left there is a sign that you can read. Turn to face the way that you came in and mouse over the illuminated spot on the pillar to look at the ground where you'll find a coin. Pick it up as you will need it later. Now head through the way you came in and continue straight ahead and up the stairs. When you approach the monastery, you will see that it is closed pending an exorcism. Turn to the right and you will see a small hole in the ground. Jump down into this hole and you will somehow come back up through the floor inside. I'm not sure how that works, but it does. The door is still locked from this side too. Beside the door is a sign asking you to donate Zork Nemesis. Go ahead and put the coin that you found outside into the box and out will come some slips of paper. Each has a different expression symbol and some accompanying text for it. On the other side of the door is a notice board that you can check out. Once you're done with that, head up the stairs at the far end of the room and you will see 6 heads on the walls. Zoom into the 4 buckets below the heads and collect the 8 symbols you find inside. The goal of this puzzle is to match the symbol with the emotion depicted by each of the heads when they speak. You will only need 6 of these symbols for this puzzle, so you will have 2 left over at the end. The first head on the left wall is depicting fear.
Well, you're hearing the implementer's call.
The head in the middle depicts anger.
Mast and runes mark the way!
The third is boredom.
Above and below the fiery towers.
The first head on the other wall depicts happiness.
Discovering time and eternity, nothing at all.
The next picture is the one that sort of looks like a spine.
They call for secrets and hidden powers.
The last head depicts suspicion.
To monks long dead, those that play.
When you place the 6 correct symbols in their respective places, the heads will begin to speak. To solve a further puzzle later in the game, you will need to take note of the order in which they are speaking now.
Mast and runes mark the way!
To monks long dead, those that play.
They call for secrets and hidden powers.
Above and below the fiery towers.
Well, you're hearing the implementer's call. Discovering time and eternity, nothing at all.
Head up the stairs to the right and go into the dormitory. When you reach the end, you will activate a cutscene.
evil. There's demons everywhere. Upstairs. In the Master's room. Master's gone. Disappeared. And what of me? Who's left to protect me? If I hear one more demon bellow, I'll go mad. It's done. I'm mad.
Go around to the right and click on the stone bowl to activate a cutscene of the baptism of Alexandria.
Endless fire, which passes through all things.
Cleanse soul through flame.
Protect the innocent and perfect the healing stone.
Let the spirit be washed and whitened by the philosophic fire.
In the corner of the room, look down to find a metal grate on the floor. If you click on this twice, it will reveal a piece of paper with some symbols on it. This is the key to completing a later puzzle in the game, and I'll explain the symbols when I get to that. Leave the dormitories and continue straight ahead and up the spiral staircase. To the right is another puzzle that we will return to in a few minutes, but first just go behind it and through the door to the left into a hallway. Follow it all the way to the end and go through the double doors and you'll find yourself in Malveaux's office. Go into the central gazebo type thing and click on the shisha to activate a cutscene.
I tell you, he's watching everything we do. I can sense it. He's dangerous. And he'll do anything he can to get what he wants. Our only hope of survival is to give him our secret.
Have you gone mad?
I don't want to die.
We can't give in to him.
He's insane.
Must be strong. We can't cave in to this nemesis.
Have a quick read of the interactable note next to the shisha, which references a looking glass. This looking glass can be found in the far left corner of the room. Looking through it, we are able to read the text, but when we remove it from the paper, we see that the text is actually illegible. Grab the looking glass and take it with you, as you're going to need it later on. Further along this wall, there is a book containing some letters. From these we learn that Malveaux is suffering from an incurable illness and that his correspondence with Sartorius about the illness is what led him to becoming involved with alchemy in the first place. Opposite this is a book titled On Immortality and a note from Sartorius saying that some believe pure love is a fifth element in alchemy. In the final corner, you will find some letters from Sophia telling us that Alexandria has fallen in love with Lucy and Kate. It also refers to her musical progress at the conservatory. There are a couple of photos of Malveaux that you can check out on the walls as you leave this room, one of which features Sophia. Open the double doors, take 2 steps forward and turn left. This was Alexandria's room before she moved to the conservatory. On her bed is a violin that you can interact with. On the wall to the left of this is young Alexandria's diary, which references a locket belonging to her mother. Click on the music stand to see a cutscene between young Alexandria and her father.
Your music was lovely, Alexandria. Like the harmony of the spheres.
Then why does it make you so unhappy?
I was thinking how much I'm going to miss it when you've gone.
Why can't you visit me at the conservatory?
I can.
And since I'm never getting married,
Oh, you're sure? Your destiny is a nunnery.
I can come back here and play for you until you're old and feeble and totally deaf. Forever and ever.
Amen, my child.
Head out of this room, turn left, take one step forward and turn right. These are the stairs to Malveaux's room, but the door at the top has been barricaded shut, so we need to find another way in. Return to the top of the spiral staircase and take a look at the poster on the wall. It shows different bell ringing patterns using the same symbols we saw downstairs. The bottom pattern is missing. It is 6 symbols long and the last symbol is happiness, just like the order in which the heads downstairs spoke. We need to ring the bells in that same order. Once rung in the correct order, a rope will descend. This next part happens too quickly for you to really see what's going on, but when you click on the rope you will get pulled up by it. On the way up you pass an open window that you need to jump out of. I basically double clicked the rope a bunch of times until I successfully jumped out the window. Now you're on the balcony. Walk around until you come to the open window to Malveaux's room. On the desk we see a picture of Alexandria. In the bookcase to the right side of the room you can read a page of Malveaux's journal indicating that he had some sort of internal conflict that was troubling him. Zoom into the medallion next to Alexandria's photo from this angle and it becomes interactable. Click on it for a cutscene.
A lifetime for some. A lifetime fashioning that desperate hope. Mortality. I can't. Not at this cost. Hell is better. I'll pray. I can still pray for forgiveness. Pardon my sins. Avarice, sloth, envy, lust, deceit, greed, gluttony. Forgive me.
Beside Malveaux's bed there is a scrapbook that you can flick through. It includes notes from Sartorius and Sophia as well as from Alexandria. It seems that Alexandria is not a true orphan and that Sartorius was planning to bring her to Malveaux since before she was even born in order to keep her spirit pure. Alexandria also announces her intention to marry Lucien in the monastery. On the bed there is an open book. Place the looking glass you picked up earlier onto this book to reveal an image. Take note of the orientations of the skulls as this is a clue to solving a later puzzle. Also take note of the order of the coloured flames on the wall. This is also the key to a later puzzle. Turn to face the bookcase near the bed. The fifth book along the centre shelf is interactable and will give you a shortcut to go downstairs. Take one step forward, 3 left and then a right to bring you to a chapel of some sort. Within the rows of books you can zoom in to read the names of all the brothers, but beyond that there's not much you can do until you get to the front of the room. Reading the 4 books surrounding the central lectern gives the backstory of Saint Yorick, who defeated demons using a bronze shield containing 5 rubies. Approach the book on the central lectern and click on it to activate another cutscene.
This is an extraordinary day.
As befits my extraordinary trial. Now, it is time for us to begin.
No. It's time for all this to finally end. What are you doing? You're being arrested. For what?
Leave him alone.
I'm not going anywhere.
Stop! Leave him alone! Lucien! Why are you doing this? Father, help me!
Go through the door in the back left corner of the room. Take a step forward and you will see a locked gate to your right. To unlock the gate we need to use the mechanism ahead. The mechanism features the same symbols that we saw on the piece of paper that was hidden inside the dormitory, shown again here. The paper tells us to push on the glyphs and it also has the word open written at the top. By looking at the symbols on the right and comparing them to reoccurring letters on the left, we can quickly determine that one symbol equals one letter. To unlock the gate, all we have to do is spell out the word open on the mechanism by using the symbols highlighted here. Go through the unlocked gate and down the stairs.
Thanks to industrial strength magic, all objects are protected from theft.
An automated PA message and a sign warns us that an alarm system is active. Head over to the metal device and open it. Click on the bottom left button to deactivate the alarm system.
Alarm system deactivated.
This room is a museum containing relics from Zork's history. Take a look around at all the artifacts, some of which reference other games within the Zork series. Make sure you take a close look at the replica of Yorick's shield and you grab the torch and the ruby before leaving this room. On the floor in front of the stairs is a trapdoor. Open it and head down the stairs into the catacombs. Head to the right. Take your torch and light it from the torch on the wall. Open the sarcophagus and climb inside. Close it and you will see the shield of Yorick inside the lid of the sarcophagus. Place the missing ruby in the shield. Take the shield and climb out of the sarcophagus. Head back the way you came and go down the other passageway. You will be stopped by a wall of flames.
You want to play? Let's play.
Place the shield of Yorick on the flames to absorb them. Continue ahead and turn right. You will see 5 skulls which must be turned to their correct orientations as we saw in the book on Malveaux's bed. Once correctly aligned, you will hear a stone door opening. Turn around and enter Malveaux's hidden alchemy lab. Placed around the room are various machines used to forge metals. Our goal here is to forge the symbol for Saturnax out of lead. To get started, head to the workbench on the side of the room. Pick up the key and the lump of lead. You can also have a read of this book, which mentions the Great Eclipse and the Quintessence. Approach the machine with an egg-shaped metal device. Open the small hatch and insert and wind the key. Zoom out and click the lever to open the device. Insert the lead and click the lever again. The lead will be moulded into a ball. Take this ball and head over to the device on the far side of the room. Place the lead ball into the basket and click on the counterweight. The lead will be lowered into the acid bath and come out looking slightly smaller and much shinier. Take the lead ball and head over to the funnel machine. Turn the wheel to activate the lava flow. The 5 flames will ignite beneath the lion's head. You need to adjust their temperature so that the colours match the sequence shown in the painting in Malveaux's room. Place the lead ball into the lion's mouth. Zoom into the pan on the floor and click on the billows to cool it. It will form the correct shape and you will be returned to the stone table in the Temple of Agrippa. Place the symbol into the table and you will see a brief cutscene of Malveaux's murder. Click on his tombstone to hear another message from him.
Ah, bless you. Your wanderings in my world have stirred many memories. You must understand, we meant no harm. Alexandria was my child. I thought I was saving her from Lucienne and from a hasty marriage, protecting her destiny. But I couldn't protect her from the Nemesis. He was obsessed with our knowledge. I now know I was wrong, but I never got to tell her. I never got to say goodbye. Surely, this must be hell. There is a way to bring them back, but we need the 4 metals. Please, let me have one last chance.
So that's 1 symbol down and 3 more to go. The next place I'm going to be checking out is the conservatory. Thank you so much for watching this video and I'll hope you'll join me for the next one. Bye!